called Indivisible Belgium. We're a collection of US citizens and allies who fight against fascism, authoritarianism, and imperialism back home in the States and the ways it's spreading here in Belgium. That's why we're here. We co-organized this with Extinction Rebellion. Ow! Because what's happening in Parc du Cinquantenaire behind us right now is a stain on our city and an insult to all of us living in Belgium. So along with XR, I'll be sharing the stage over the next few hours with some incredible activists and musicians from all over the world, from Belgium, from Palestine, from Iran, Mexico, Cuba, and the States. We're gonna have speeches in English and in French. On aura des discours en anglais et en français. We're here for many reasons, but all in complete agreement that this party behind us should never have been allowed to happen. Now, a lot of you took the time to come here in the middle of a heat wave, so you already know what's happening behind this police line behind me. But for those of you who've been brought by a friend or passing by, let me paint you a picture for what's happening in our park. Bill White, the US ambassador to Belgium. Yeah, boo Bill, has shut down the entirety of Parc du Cinquantenaire to throw a private, invite-only party, supposedly to commemorate the 250th year anniversary of the United States. But this is not some gesture to the diversity or progress or pain of American communities and movements. No, not in the slightest. This party was organized by something called Freedom 250. That's Freedom 250. It's a company. It's a for-profit company founded by Donald Trump himself. Boo! Boo Trump! It was started to use celebrations all over the US about the country turning 250 years old to make a profit and to transform all of what the US is to be about him and his fascist friends. Trump has raised over $100 million for Freedom 250. That's US taxpayer money and companies who want to lobby the Trump administration. So we gotta ask, I mean, who is in Parc du Cinquantenaire right now? Well, I'll tell you. Confirmed to attend. We have our very own Flemish nationalist-in-chief, Bart De Wever. We have the NATO Secretary General, who has literally called Trump daddy, Mark Rutte. We got a handful of Belgian billionaires. We got Trump loyalists and American weapons manufacturers like Lockheed Martin. Ooh. Yeah, and there's Belgian companies too, like Duvel and the Belgian pork group, who have poured their money directly into Trump's pockets. We gotta ask who is not in the park. Y'all, and the guest list tells us everything. I mean, Bill White has made no effort to invite progressive Americans. A celebration to our own country. Not invited. Nor was anybody invited here in Belgium who's ever critiqued Trump. And honestly, if they were, they're probably boycotting it because everybody and their mother hates Bill White. And what he stands for. I mean, he's only been here a year and a half, and he's already made the news for platforming a Belgian Holocaust denier and trying to get the Beleid party chair banned from entering the US for critiquing ICE. Not to mention the fact he is unelected, and the only reason he got the job is because he raised millions, literally millions, to put Trump in the White House for the Trump campaign. Fucking crazy. So every time ICE has murdered somebody in the States, every school bombed in Iran, every Riviera built upon genocide, never forget that Bill White made that possible. Oof.
Bonjour.
Eh bien, notre réponse est on veut bien élever des rats, on n'élèvera pas des fascistes. On est des rats, pas des fascistes. Siamo tutti antifascisti. Siamo tutti antifascisti.
And I want to start in English just to thank our American friends who co-organized this, because I think it's absolutely important to acknowledge and to celebrate the fact that this is not an anti-American protest. This is an anti-Trump protest, and I want to thank all the Americans who mobilized, who are fighting in the US against the Trump administration. As somebody said earlier, we need to build not only an anti-fascist international, I would say we need to build a democracy international. And today, we are here uniting people from everywhere, fights from everywhere, and our American friends who live in Brussels and protest against this Trump administration, and we are celebrating with them. And I want to thank them for organizing this and give them a big, big round of applause.
Thank you, Benadrukte. Thank you, Cubanismo. Thank you, Le Front du Maire. Thank you, Le Global Salute Flotilla. That is it for the round of speakers. So just before we move on to the musicians who we have here tonight, we have just one final message for our Trump-loving ambassador to our beloved Belgium, Bill White.
Fuck Bill White!
Eat shit, Bill! 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 Eat shit, Bill!
Eat shit, Bill!
Free Palestine! Hands off Iran! Hands off Venezuela! Hands off Cuba! And hands off subcontinent!
Abajo l'imperialismo! Abajo l'imperialismo!